And welcome to Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. I'm John, coming at you tonight with the Phillies and Mets. First time these two division rivals have faced each other this year. So let's look at some of the matchups tonight. For pitching, we got Kodai Senga on the mound for the Mets. We had Uneducated Sports Talk stop by already. Carlos and PJ over there. I know they're doing the game tonight as well. So it says, let's go, my guys. Show Pure Adrenaline Sports some love by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel. Carlos, if you stop by later, thanks, brother. Good luck with your stream tonight also. Let's come over here and look at what's going on here. There we go. Let's get that fixed. Let's get the Phillies on there. And while we wait for some people to come in, let me just show you. I came up with an introduction. Let me know what you guys think. Even if it's after the fact, let me know what you think. And here it is. Alonso Craig's the deep left.
Really going back. It's out of here. And the Mets win it.
So that was a new little outro I'm putting together. Guys, let me know what you think. Got plenty more to do on that. If you saw that there's a locals page, it's a different website than Patreon. They do offer a free version, so you can sign up over on the locals page. Get all our updates and notifications, and then some of the things throughout the football season will be under the paid wall. But anything else, any of our contests, any of our giveaways will all be posted there for free. So, guys, check out locals link down in the description. So, hopefully, you guys will enjoy that. Oops, I'm on the wrong one here. Sorry, I'm not getting some of the. There we go. Thomas says that intro is pretty good. Thomas, how are you? Great to see you, buddy. I know you got some streams coming up also. Let's see here. Pop out the chat. Let's look here. I think I'm on the wrong one here for the poll and everything. So let me clean all this up. That's for tomorrow night. So Senga on the mound tonight for the Mets. Going up against the Phillies. Stott leading off and playing second. Turner playing short, batting second. Castellanos out and right. Schwarber DHing and batting cleanup. Real Muto behind the plate. Alec Boehm playing third base tonight. Brandon Marsh out in center. Cody Clemens at first. And Dalton Guthrie playing left field tonight. So no Bryce Harper tonight, getting the night off. So let's look. Already got 3 likes on the video. Thank you all so much. Let me get the poll going. I did everything. I set everything up for tomorrow night's stream. So that's not good. So let's put this up. All right, let's see here. All right, there we go. Got the poll going there. Okay, so if you guys are new here, make sure you hit that thumbs up. We really appreciate that as well. Make sure you give your vote in the poll there as well. A couple intros here over in the chat. We had Thomas talking there. Thomas is part of our team here at Pure Adrenaline. He has helped out so far with a lot of our football content. So let's put that up there. He said that intro was good. Thanks, buddy. Carlos from Uneducated Sports Talk was already here. I know he's live streaming the same game as well. So he says, "Let's go, my guys. Show Pure Adrenaline Sports some love by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel." Yep. All right, let's look at some other scores that are going on. Other sports, let's get them out of the way first. The NBA Finals will get underway Thursday night. The Heat and Nuggets will play Game 1 on Thursday after the Heat had to win Game 7 after having a 3-0 series lead against Boston. They win Game 7 to clinch that spot. Saturday, the Stanley Cup Finals will start between the Florida Panthers and the Vegas Golden Knights. But tonight, all kinds of baseball action going on. We got the Guardians and Orioles just getting started. The Padres and Marlins, no score in the second. The Rangers and Tigers tied at 1 in the second. Brewers and Blue Jays, no score. Reds and Red Sox just getting underway. I know Thomas in the chat here is a big-time Red Sox fan. Of course, our Phillies and Mets. Royals, Cardinals, Rays, Cubs, Angels, White Sox, Twins, Astros, Braves, A's at 9:40, Rockies, Diamondbacks, Yankees, Mariners, Pirates, Giants, and Nationals, Dodgers to end the night. So, all right, let's send out a couple more notifications here. Let's look at some of the pitching matchups besides our game tonight. All right, got that ready to go. Got the couple messages sent out. All right, it's Weathers versus Sandy Alcantara. Martin, Texas, and Detroit. It's Perez and Faedo. Cal Quantrill against Gibson. Hauser against Kikuchi. Lively against Bello. Here we got Suarez against Senga. Greinke against Michaelis. McClanahan versus Kendricks with the Tampa Bay Cubs matchup. That's a good matchup on paper. Tyler Anderson versus Giolito. Joe Ryan versus Bialak. Elder against Sears. Freeland against Gallen. Cortez against Gilbert. Oviedo against Berbria. And Irvin against Gonsolin to end the night. We'll be back tomorrow night as well with the Mets and Phillies. Let's look to see what tomorrow's night. Nolan against Carrasco. All right, the scoreboard is not working on the screen. I went to the website, and the website is working. I'm not sure why the scores are not coming across. All right. So once again, top of the first here for the Phillies, it'll be Stott, Turner, and Castellanos. And if you're new here, the pitch tracker is a little bit ahead of where I am, but hopefully we all enjoy the game tonight. All right, waiting for first pitch on my end. Senga on the mound. I did take the only bet I placed today was I took Senga over 5.5 strikeouts. And Stott will lead us off. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Ooh, inside, 1-1. Stott fouls one off, and we're at 1-2. Inside, 2-2. And that ball's fouled off, and still 2-2. Two votes in the poll so far, one for the Mets and one for just for hoping for a good game. Fouled off again, still 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. There's one. That'll bring up Trey Turner. Turner's struggling a little bit on the year, but only batting 243. 5 home runs, has struck out 59 times. And that first pitch is fouled away, 0-1. From 2015 to 2022, Turner had a 302 average. So far with the Phillies, he's got a 243 average. Ball inside, 1-1. The 1-2. Bounce it in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2. Bounced it in there, 3-2. The 3-2 to Turner. Popped up. Out to Nimmo in center. And he'll make the catch 2 away. That'll bring up Nick Castellanos, batting .300 on the year, 5 home runs, 28 runs batted in. The first pitch to Castellanos is low, 1-0. Grounded foul, 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Thomas says maybe the Mets will win tonight. Yeah, I hope so, Thomas. I know your Red Sox are getting ready to start as well. The 1-2. Ball low. They don't check the swing, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 to Castellanos. And he taps one to short. Lindor comes in, scoops it, and gets him by a step at first. So 1-2-3 inning for Senga. For the Mets in the bottom of the first, it'll be Nimmo, Alvarez, and Lindor. Let's see when Thomas's Red Sox play. I know they are playing tonight. Oh, they're playing the Reds right now, top of the first. No score. Brewers already have a 2-0 lead over the Blue Jays. Tigers have a 2-1 lead over the Rangers. Padres and Marlins no score in the third. Guardians and Orioles no score, bottom first. All other games get started later. We got the Royals Cardinals at 7:45, Rays Cubs at 8:05, Angels White Sox at 8:10, Twins Astros at 8:10, Braves A's at 9:40, Rockies Diamondbacks at 9:40, Yankees Mariners also at 9:40, Pirates Giants at 9:45, and the Nationals and Dodgers at 10:10. The Mets strike again. Water, how are you, buddy? How you doing? Great to see you. Oh, did you pitch today? He says, just got back from my full game. Did you pitch today? How'd you do? Nice. That's good. That's good. Glad to hear that. And being mentally stable, hopefully that resulted to good numbers on the field as well. Coming off the bench tonight, the Mets have Beatty and Vogelback as left-handers available, and Thomas Nido and Mark Canha as right-handers coming off the bench. Suarez on the year, 3 starts, 0-1 record, 9.82 ERA. Water says I went 8 innings with 11 Ks and 1 hit and a walk. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Who'd you go up against? Counts 1-0 to Nima. There's a strike, 1-1. Low, 2-1. Nibble batting 306 on the year. Career versus Suarez, 3 for 10. Couple walks. Grounds out to short. Turner to first for 1 away. I think it was Vanderbilt. No, if it was Vanderbilt, you spelt it right. That'll bring up Alvarez. First pitch is a strike. Alvarez with an 8-game hitting streak right now, batting 269, 8 home runs, 19 runs batted in. Ball low, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. The Mets are looking for that W. Yeah, I hope so. Big match, big series against the Phillies here. Counts 1-2 to Alvarez. Outside, 2-2. Hey, Alex, how are you? Great to see you again. Ball low, 3-2, full count. Oh, curveball dropped in there for a strike. Got him looking. 2 down. That'll bring up Lindor, who's batting 225 on the year. Suarez last year made 29 starts, was 10-7. Yeah, yep. Scores aren't working for some reason. I did check the website I get them from, and it also says there was an error there. So it's a web. It's the website I get them from has an error at the moment. 0-1 to Lindor. Popped it up. Castellanos comes in and makes the catch. So 1-2-3 bottom of the first inning. We go to the second for the Phillies. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. Schwarber, Real Muto, and Bohm. We gotta relax, Water. It's the first inning. Yes, Alex. If you could do that, that'd be great. One at a time. Don't list them all in one text. Do one at a time, if you don't mind. Schwarber will lead it off. Schwarber is batting 169 on the year, but he does have 13 home runs. Has also struck out 65 times. So So let's look. Let's look to see what else we got going here. Like I said, no NBA until Thursday, no NHL till Saturday. So lots of baseball coming up this week. Lots of Mets. Doing the Mets Phillies tonight. Doing the Mets Phillies tomorrow night. Doing the Mets Blue Jays on Friday night. And then the game Sunday is. Oh, I should know who it is. I scheduled it already. It's the Peacock game, whatever the 11:30 a.m. game is. That's the game I'll be covering. So if you're in the prop bets, I only took one today. I took Kodai Senga over 5.5 strikeouts. He had one in the first. Alex keeping us up to date on the scores. We got the Guardians, no nothing. Orioles 2, top of the second. The 1-0. Strike, 1-1. Ball in the dirt, 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. Highest percent of hits for home runs in a career. Joey Gallo's 1, McGuire's 2, and Kyle Schwarber is 3. Ball bounced in the dirt, 3-2. Schwarber, out of all Schwarber's hits, 31% of them are home runs. I trust Senga to do well today. Yep, so do I. The 3-2 fouled off, still 3-2. Tonight's unsponsored drink, Dr. Pepper. Struck him out. That's the second strikeout for Senga. That'll bring up JT Realmuto, batting .266 on the year, 3 home runs, only 17 runs batted in. He's got 45 hits on the season, and he's also struck out 42% or 42 times this year. First pitch is fouled away, 0-1. Top of the fourth, Tigers now have a 3-1 lead over the Rangers. Thank you, Alex. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Fouled out of play, still 0-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. That's 3, though. That's 2 outs. That'll bring up Bohm, batting .269 on the season. 37 RBIs, six home runs. Water says I have a Phillies fan, and it talks a lot of crap about the Mets. So I hope the Mets win this series. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. Where I live here in Eastern PA, we are definitely in Phillies country. Only about an hour and a half north of Philadelphia. Here's the 1-0. Grounded foul, 1-1. If Bohm can get on, Marsh will be up next. Basenga has retired the first 5. And that ball's popped up, broken bat. McNeil on to the outfield, and he makes the catch. No score going bottom 2. I'm not surprised there's a group of Phillies fans riding your house. Nah. For the Mets, it'll also be 4, 5, and 6. Alonso, Vientos, and Marte. Alonso leads the majors with those 20 home runs. Hey, Rising Rhino, what's up, buddy? Great to see you. How are you doing? Man, if you guys are fans of football and especially the USFL right now, man, go over and give Rising Rhino a sub. He's covering all the games all weekend long. Great stuff over there. So Rising Rhino in the house, yes, sir. Because the Mets are just better. Another score update. Alex has given us Blue Jays in the top of the second with a 4-2 lead over the Brewers. Rising Rhino telling people to smash that like button. Thanks, buddy. We appreciate the shout out. Yeah, man, you do a great job. I can tell you that. He says he's getting home and having some dinner with some pure adrenaline sports. That's what I like to hear, my man. Hopefully you had a nice relaxing weekend after your streams. I know the stream on Sunday, I think you went back to back, right? Both games were one right after the other, I believe. Trying our best. That's what we're all doing, bud. Hey, he's saying let's go Mets. I don't know. Yeah, it was back to back intense. 6 hours straight. Wow. And that's a lot. And especially your streams. Your streams have a lot of chat going on too. So not only do you have to keep your eye on what's going on in the game, you got to try to keep an eye on what's going on in the chat. So here's Alonso. First pitch is a strike. Alonso batting 243 with those 20 home runs. 46 runs batted in. Inside, 1-1. The Mets have to get Suarez early before he settles in. Agreed. The chat spices things up and it keeps me going. It's nonstop. He loves it. Ooh, on the inside corner, 1-2. Another score here from Alex. The Padres and Marlins bottom third. Marlins with a 1-0 lead there. Alex, once again, thanks for all the score updates. For some reason, my scoreboard is not working. Here's the 1-2 to Pete. Tap down to third. Boom. And got him by a step. One away. That'll bring up Vientos. Only 23 at bat so far, batting 174. 1 home run, 3 runs batted in. First pitch is inside, 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Perfect. And that's grounded down the bowl. Over to first, 2 away. Says we'll do it at the innings. That's perfect. That'll bring up Starling Marte. Marte batting 243, couple home runs, 16 runs batted in. Got to be careful if he gets on. 14 stolen bases right now for Marte. I'm not concerned yet, especially with Senga on the mound. Yep. Strike, 0-2. Until the Phillies score. Yeah, yep. We have to score first tonight, it feels like. Like you said, we got to put the pressure on Suarez. Here's the 0-2 to Marte. Bounced it in the dirt, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 to Marte. And it's lined over the shortstop's head in the left field. So a 2-out single for Marte. That'll bring up McNeil. McNeil's got the average up to 292. Couple home runs, 16 runs batted in. Do they still do Friday night baseball? Does who still do Friday night baseball? I know when the Mets play at home on Friday nights, they wear their black jerseys. Marte takes off on the first pitch and is in there easily. No throw. It's a strike to McNeil, but now a runner on second and 2 outs. A bounce right back up the middle. Oh, hits the mound and bounces right to Turner over to first. So we go to the third inning, no score. I remember ESPN doing it, but I think they changed it to Sunday. I remember it was Wednesday night, and then they changed it to Sunday. ESPN used to do a lot more baseball. They don't do much baseball anymore. What do we got? We got 4 votes over in the poll. Thank you all so much for voting there. We got 4 likes on the video. Thank you all so much. So since Alex is doing all the score updates for us in the chat, we will do. We'll look at some standings. We'll look at some stats during and in between innings. Right now, even though Tampa Bay is off to that 39-17 start, they only have a 4-game lead over the Orioles, who are 34-20 right now. Right now, Minnesota leads the Central by 2 games over Detroit. Minnesota's 28-26. Man, Cleveland's been a disappointment so far, yeah? 24-29. They've won a couple back-to-back, but 4-6 over their last 10. In the American League West, the Texas Rangers have a 3-game lead over the Astros, 34-19. Houston's 31-22. Here in the East, the Braves have a 32-22 record in first, a 4-game lead over the Marlins at 28-26, and the Mets are 27-27. 5 back. We'll keep looking here at the standings after the top of this inning. Like I said, we go to the third, still no score. Oh yeah, Fox does it on Saturday. Stepping up my commentary, I don't know. Am I? First pitch is a strike, 0-1. They have the best crack of the bat, honestly. Who does? ESPN or Fox? Outside, 1-1. ESPN usually the Sunday night game if swung on a miss, 1-2. Oh, ESPN does. I usually don't listen to the ESPN broadcast. If nobody's streaming the game, I'll listen to Michael K and A-Rod over on ESPN News or ESPN2. Fouled away. Count still 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Marsh on the year, batting .273, 5 home runs, 22 runs batted in. And that's grounded foul. Still 2-2. Agreed. I have noticed this as well. Oh, just missed. 3-2 to count. Buck Showalter giving a nasty look to the home plate umpire. The 3-2. And grounded down to McNeil at second. Over to Pete at first. 1 away. That'll bring up Cody Clemens. He's got 65 at-bats on the year, 10 runs batted in, 246 average, and 4 home runs. Puck is angry. Oh, man. Oh, first pitch missed. Down low, 1-0. And that one's blooped out to left, and it'll fall in. Fan won't get to it. So 1-out single for Clemens. That'll bring up Dalton Guthrie. Only 15 at-bats on the year. 2 for 15. That's a 133 average. Alex, fix that for me, bud. You got the same name in there twice. No swing. 1-0. Ooh, jammed them inside, fouled away, 1-1. There we go. Thank you, buddy. We got Guardians 0, Orioles 7, top of the third. Swung on a miss, counts 1 and 2. The ghost forkball is Senga's signature pitch, right? Yep. Yes, it is. The 1-2 popped it up. McNeil calling everybody off on the infield grass. Makes the catch. 2-away. Back to the top of the lineup with Stop. Struck out his first at bat. I don't know. I don't know where they came up with that. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to put the ghost up on the for each strikeout. I wanted to put the ghost up on the screen. Stop pops one up to Pham out and left. Pham in foul territory will make the catch. So no score going bottom three. For the Mets, it'll be 8, 9, and 1. Pham, Escobar, and Nimmo. Still got four votes in the poll. If you haven't yet, make sure you vote over there in the chat. 6 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that like button. Oh, it definitely is a nasty pitch. Agreed. All right, some of the other standings. We talked to Braves. We talked about the Braves with the 4-game lead over the Marlins, 5-game lead over the Mets. The Phillies are 6.5 back, and the Nationals are 9 back in the National League East. The Brewers at 28 and 25 have a 2-game lead over the Pirates. Man, the Pirates have completely collapsed. 4-game lead over the Reds. The Reds are 24 and 29, and the Cubs 23 and 30. And the Cubs are bad, and the Mets lost 2 out of 3 to the Cubs. And the Cardinals, last place right now, 24 and 32, but only 5.5 back, so plenty of time for them. Out west, the Dodgers have a 1.5 lead over the Diamondbacks. The Dodgers are 33 and 22. Arizona's 31 and 23. The Giants are 28 and 26, 4.5 back. Padres, man, 24 and 29, 8 back, 2-game losing streak. And the Rockies are 24 and 31, 9 back. It probably has something to do with the sudden drop. Yeah, probably. All right, here we go. Bottom 3. Once again, Pham, Escobar, and Nimmo for the Mets. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Ball low, 2-0 to Pham. Rangers 4, Tigers 4, now top of the 5th. Oh, I know the Tigers had a lead in that one. It's now tied up. And Pham hits one down the right field line. Foul. Philly fan caught the foul ball going crazy. Count is 2-1 to Pham. Pham batting .225 on the year and 89 at bats. Outside, 3-1 to count. Pham pops one out to shallow right. Castellanos is there, 1 away. That'll bring up Escobar, batting .230 on the year in 87 at bats. Does have 4 home runs, 13 runs batted in. The best way to get under Ranger's skin is by getting runners in scoring position. That's what I learned observing him. And the Mets aren't getting any hits is the problem. And early in the inning. Yeah, well, the Mets aren't getting to anybody in any inning as of late. Well, he did score 10 runs just in Monday's or Sunday's game and lost, but up high, 1-1. Ball low, 2-1. The 2-1 is ripped foul, 2-2. The 2-2 bounce foul again. Rhino says, "What games you streaming this week?" Definitely, we got the Phillies and Mets tonight. We got the Phillies and Mets tomorrow night again, and then the Blue Jays and Mets on Friday night, and then whatever the Peacock game is on Sunday. I forget what the matchup is. I believe it's Cardinals and Pirates. Pitches outside. It's a full count, 3-2. So a lot of Mets this week. Hey, Escobar's got a base hit. Back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo with one runner on and 1 out. Rising Rhino says, "Cool, cool, cool." Let me look. Let me see what we were at today. First pitch to Nimmo is fouled off, 0-1. Whoa. I just checked. I am at 25.75 on the hours. Nimmo lines one down the left field line. It'll go foul. 25.75. So we need 14.25. Yeah. Right water. Come on, Nimmo. But that ball's fouled off. 0-2 to count. Runner at first is Escobar. Bounced in the dirt. 1-2. That went up. That went up a lot. That went up almost 100. I don't know, 50. Man, but still. Since Sunday, it went up 50. Yeah, man, I was surprised when I just logged in and checked. Oh, called strike 3. Got him looking too wet. Got to bring up Alvarez, who struck out his first at bat. What do you? I know you still need the followers, but your hours got to be pretty close to that too, right? You might even be ahead of me. You get a lot more people in your streams than I do. First pitch is low, 1-0. Yeah, another good night tonight. Man, if we can get another 25, 30 hours tonight. Outside 2-0. Yep, 25.99. And what's your followers up to? When I came over, I think you were at like 340 something. Oh, inside corner, 2-1. Buck's still yelling at the umpire, shaking his head. Not very happy at all. 380, man. 384. You had a great weekend. And it fouls it off, and then we're at 2-2. Here's a 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Best weekend yet. Got about 30, 35 subs. Yeah, it was a great weekend. Oh, takes a strike looking. He's 0 for 2. Struck out both times looking. We go to the fourth with no score. Rising says we should get to 4K about the same time, but I'll need more time to get that 1,000K subs. Alvarez is a little gift from heaven so far for the Mets. Yeah, not tonight. When you're looking at that's choice tonight. He struck out looking. I could do that. Rising Rhino tells me I got this. Thanks, buddy. It's been a grind. A lot of stressful times where we thought about quitting. But instead of quitting, I decided to do baseball. Because NFL, there's not enough content to do all off season for football. For NFL football, no. Now you're doing it right. You're doing the USFL, XFL. I just couldn't get into those leagues. Padres trail the Marlins 3-1, top of the fifth. Thank you, Alex. Rising Rhino says we celebrate when you get that monetization. Yes, we do. Yeah, I've watched a little bit of the XFL. I kind of like St. Louis Battlehawks. Anthony Becht, big fan of Anthony Becht. He does a lot of Jets pre and post game stuff uh, during the NFL season. So once they named him coach, I kind of followed them. Yep, you're doing a great job doing that spring football stuff. It's one out the center. Nimmo back on right before the track will make the catch. One away. So Turner's 0 for 2 tonight with 2 flyouts to Nimmo. That'll bring up Castellanos, who grounded out to short. Oh, Reds lead the Red Sox 1-0 top of the third. Yep, Kodai's been solid. Yep. Grounded foul. 0-1. Need a couple more strikeouts right now. He's only at 3. I need him to get to 6. The 0-1. Low 1-1. Really? If I could ever switch over to doing streaming full time, I'd do tennis and the majors. Strike 2, 1 and 2 to count. Yo, that'd be cool. First off, could you ever imagine getting to the point where we could stream full time? Fouled away, still 1 and 2. Bryce Harper last year in the postseason batted .349, 6 home runs, 13 runs batted in, 8 for 20 in the NLCS. Oh, that ball's hit deep to right. Nimmo back to the wall. Oh, he jumps and makes the catch. Not sure if it would have been a home run, but it was definitely extra bases. We'll see. We'll see if it would have been. It doesn't matter. I mean, he still caught it. We'll see if it would have been gone. I'm getting the replay now. Oh, that ball was gone, and he went over and got it. 2 down. We got the Nimmo chant going by the crowd. That'll bring up Schwarber, who struck out his first at bat tonight. Time to jump. Perfect. Swung on a miss. 1 and 1. I can't wait to do this full time, but I feel so far away from 1,000. Well, that's how I feel about my hours. And I mean, even if I get to the inside 2 and 1, I mean, as soon as I get to the hours, doesn't mean I can quit my day job. So lots of time to go, and that's fouled away. Counts 2 and 2. But can start looking forward to that point, if that makes sense. Here's the 2-2. Grounded down to Pete. Sengo will come over and cover. 1-2-3 inning. Thanks to the great catch by Nimmo, we're still scoreless. Going bottom 4. Yeah, exactly, Rhino. Exactly. That's just the beginning. So we're going bottom 4. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for the Mets. Lindor, Alonso, and Vientos. Oh, yeah, I just looked again. Sunday we were at 24-26, and now we're at 25. Something doesn't seem right here. $25.75. And updated from Sunday. So, man, okay. That's a big jump. That was almost 150 hours. So I'm not sure where all that came from. I know I got 30 on Sunday. That's all right. We'll take it. Once again, it'll be Lindor, Alonso, and Vientos. Everybody's still looking for the first run of the game. Each team has one hit. The Phillies got a one-out single from Clemens in the third. Oh, the Mets have two hits. They had Marte hit a single in the second, and Escobar singled in the third. Tomorrow it's Nolan against Carrasco. First pitch is at 7 o'clock again. Thursday is a day game. I saw it was Taijuan Walker. I didn't see who was pitching for the Mets. Alex says Brewers 2, J7, top of 4. Let's go. Party time when you hit that 4K. Yes, sir. Oh, Lindor hits one out to deep left. At the wall. Gone. One nothing Mets. That's his 10th home run in the year. Having a tough time with the average, only batting .225 on the season. But that's his 10th home run. Yep, Water saying, let's go. Rising Rhino also saying, let's go. Strike one to Pete. Let's say we go back to back, boys. What do you say? And out ball's lined right to first base. Clemens had him played perfectly. One away. Royals Cardinals, no score, top of second. We have him shaken up. He has to take advantage. Yeah. Well, Pete hit that ball hard. It was just right at the first baseman. Played him perfect, so you can't do much about that. First pitch to Vientos is a strike. Count is 1-1. Lindor with that solo shot gives him 10 on the year. 40 runs batted in. Swung on a miss. 1-2 to Vientos. Bounced in there. 2-2. The 2-2. Outside. 3-2. And Vientos hits one in the right field. It's cut off by Castellanos. Vientos will stay at first. They'll bring up Marte, who's 1 for 1. If the Mets sweep this series or at least win 2, it should be another confidence booster. Yep. And to do that, you got to win tonight. So 1 on, 1 out for Marte. Marte singled and stole a base. Pickoff throw over to first. Vientos not even leading. That stolen base by Marte gives him 15 on the year. Up high, 1-0. Oh, fouled away. Marte got a curveball there, and he just fouled it off. Counts 1-1. The Mets have hit 22 home runs in their last 13 games. That's the most in baseball. The 1-1. Low, 2-1. Suarez up to 60 pitches here. That's right about where you want to be at after 4 innings. He's only got 1 out here in the 4th. Here's the 2-1. Oh, that one's drilled out to center. Marsh got turned around, but he makes the recovery and makes the catch. So 2 outs with a runner at first. That'll bring up McNeil. Marlins now have a 2-1 or 2 to. Marlins have a 3-2 lead over the Padres in the top of the 6th. If we get to the bullpen early, we should be good. So now 2 outs for McNeil. McNeil grounded out to short. And he grounds down to second this time. Over to first to Clemens. And that'll end the inning. But Lindor's solo shot to lead off the inning gives the Mets a 1-0 lead going to the 5th. Let's look at some stats from around baseball. We got Alex doing a great job of keeping us updated on all the scores. Once again, in the NBA, the finals will begin on Thursday in Denver. In the NHL, the Stanley Cup finals will begin on Saturday in Vegas. I feel like this is going to be one of those whoever takes the lead most likely wins. Well, let's hope so, because we have the lead right now, 1-0. The top 5 in batting in baseball. Arise still leads at 376. Bo Bichette second with a 338 average. Diaz from Colorado is a 335 average. Freeman from the Dodgers, 333. And Acuna of the Braves at 327. Rangers now have a 7-6 lead over the Tigers in the top of the 6th. Some pitching leaders. Shane McClanahan from the Rays has 8 wins on the year. Evaldi, Joe Ryan, Eflin, and Garrett Cole all have. Evaldi, Ryan, and Eflin all have 7. Garrett Cole has 6. We'll get back to the game here. It'll be Rio Muto, Baum, and Marsh for the Phillies. 5, 6, and 7. He still says Reds. 1, Red Sox. He doesn't have a score for the Red Sox. What's the score there for the Red Sox, Alex? Top of the fourth. Nathan has been a surprise for the Rangers so far. Yep. First pitch is fouled off. Alonso give chase, and that'll go out of play. 0-1. I need a couple strikeouts from Senga here. I took over 5.5. He's currently at 3. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Alex fixed that for us. Thanks, Alex. Reds 1, Red Sox 0, top of 4. Thank you, sir. Here's the 0-2 to Real Muto. Popped foul. Alonso comes over and makes the catch. That'll bring up Bohm, who popped out to McNeil his first time up. Swung on a miss. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, bounce that one in there. 1-1. Kodai is on a roll so far. Yes, sir. Having a great night so far. Here's the 1-1. Tapped foul. 1-2. Guardians 1, Orioles 7, top 5. Here's the 1-2. Swung on a miss. Struck him out. That's 4. That'll bring up Marsh, who grounded out to second, his only time up so far. Kodai Senga's 4 home starts has a 1.57 ERA. His 5 road start, 6.12 ERA. So I believe Water pointed that out before, that he's not very good on the road. Ball high, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Strike on the outside corner, 3-1. Sir Chihuahua. Ooh, strike at the top of the zone. That was a ball. You know, that was definitely ball 4. Marsh has got a complaint there. So it's a full count after getting ahead 3-0. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. That's 5 strikeouts for Senga. Mets still hold on to that 1-0 lead going to the bottom of the 5. Rising Rhino saying hit that like button, people. Let's go. Yep, back-to-back strikeouts. I need one more to win my prop bet. But for the Mets in the 5th, it'll be 8-9-1. Bam, Escobar, and Nimmo. We got 5 votes in the poll. We got 6 likes on the video. Alex X, Royals and Cardinals, no score in the third. Let's take a look at some more MLB stats. Home runs. We talked about Alonso leading the majors. He's got 20. Soler has 17. Matt Olson of the Braves has 17. Judge of the Yankees has 17. And Max Muncy of the Dodgers has 17. ERA. So far, ERA. Sonny Gray of the Twins with a 1.94 ERA. Shane McClanahan from Tampa Bay, 1.97. Bryce Elder of the Braves, 2.01. Alex says he needs to go eat. All right, Alex, thanks again, buddy. Yeah, yep. 20 home runs before June. It's crazy. Yep. Elder at 2.01 ERA. Eduardo Rodriguez of the Tigers at 2.13. And Joe Ryan of the Twins at 2.21. Runs batted in so far. Garcia of Texas has 49. Alvarez of the Astros has 48. Alonso leads the National League with 46. Semien of Texas with 44. And Devers of the Boston Red Sox with 44. SNY broadcast is showing from last year that the Mets had 5 pitchers combined for a no-hitter. First pitch is a strike to Pham. Flew out to right field his first at bat. Outside, 1-1. Tapped foul, 2-2. I think he's on path to 60 home runs or a little more. Yup. So that was the 17th combined no-hitter in MLB history. It was McGill, Smith, Rodriguez, Lugo, and Diaz. Full count to Pham, leading off the 5th inning. Outside, ball 4. So leadoff walk. That'll bring up Escobar, who singled his only at-bat so far tonight. Pham does have 5 stolen bases on the year, so we might get a pickoff. We might get a pickoff throw. Oh, shore hopped at third. That's a 5-4-3 double play. Go. Back to the top of the lineup with 2 outs now with Nimmo. I miss Diaz wearing the Mets jersey. Yeah. No worries, Alex. You're doing a great job, bud. First pitch to Nimmo is a strike, 0-1. That's a fair ball down to first. Suarez will get over and cover. So, man, we go to the 6th inning. Still 1-0 Mets. So not getting the hours I thought we'd get tonight, but that's okay. We got 6 people hanging out with us. Appreciate everybody being here and chatting it up. All right, we go to the top of the sixth inning. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Phillies. Clemens, Guthrie, and Stott. Kodai Senga is one strikeout away from winning our prop bet tonight. The over/under on strikeouts for Senga was 5.5, and he's right now. He's at 5. Water says, okay, Kodai Senga should go until the 8th or even a full game. Yeah, if he keeps his pitch count down, no reason why he can't go 8. Clemens, once again, Clemens will lead off. He had a one-out single in the third. He's actually the only Phillies base runner tonight. Senga, since that single, has retired 8 in a row. But then the stinky bullpen, and it's weird. Sometimes our bullpen looks great, and other times they do look horrendous. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Counts 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. The 1-2 to Clemens. Oh, outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. There's 6. 3 straight strikeouts. That'll bring up Guthrie, who popped out to McNeil in the third inning. Marlins still have a 3-2 lead in the sixth inning. Another punch out. That's 6. That's 6 on the night. Ball 1. And that ball's popped up out of play. Counting with 1-1. Senga up to the 79 pitches here. He's got to be through this inning without getting the 90. Timeout called by the batter. MLB games go by so much faster now. And actually, they showed it. It's 27 minutes faster. Games are 27 minutes faster, and runs are up almost a full run per game. Popped foul, 1-2. Last time Senga pitched, he pitched 106 pitches, so he's at 80 right now. Fouled it off, 1-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. That's 7. And that's 4. That's 4 in a row. He's on his A game today. Yes, he is. Got that ghost pitch working tonight. Back to the top of the lineup with Stott, who's 0 for 2. Struck out and flied out to left. Ball 1. That's a strike. Count was 1-1. The 1-1. Oh, just missed. 2-1. And lines one right to Escobar at third. 11 in a row retired by Senga. We go bottom 6. Still 1-0 Mets. Water says, my friend won't be talking so much crap about the Mets after we beat the Phillies. Well, let's hold on. We're up 1-0. We got to hold on for this win. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 for the Mets in the 6th. Alvarez, Lindor, and Alonso. And we're at 1-0 because of Lindor's solo shot to lead off the 4th. Saves on the year. Class A from Cleveland with 17 leads the majors. Doval from San Francisco with 14. Felix Bautista from Baltimore with 13. Josh Hader from the Padres with 13. And Carlos Estevez from the Angels has 13. Strikeout leaders. Strider from the Braves has 106. Ohtani with 90. Kevin Gossman from the Blue Jays with 89. Mitch Keller from the Pirates with 85. And Pablo Lopez of the Twins with 81 strikeouts on the year. Yeah, hope Alvarez starts something. Yeah, let's do something besides strikeout looking. That's what he's done so far tonight. He's 0 for 2, struck out both times looking. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. Bounced one in the dirt, 1-2. He might be looking for that hanging curve. Maybe. He struck out twice looking at it. So 1-2. And he grounds one. Bo makes the scoop and throws over to first, one away. That'll bring up Lindor, who's 1-for-2 with that solo home run. Pitches a ball, 1-0 to Lindor. Grounded foul, 1-1. Oh, I didn't notice that before. I did say Lindor, that was his 10th home run of the year, but it was also his 40th run batted in on the year. So even though he's not doing too well with the average, he is hitting some home runs and driving in runs. Only 6 behind Pete for the National League lead. Ball in the dirt, 2-1. Alvarez has only played strike on the outside corner, 2-2. Alvarez has been on the team, 4 or 5 weeks, and he's third on the team in home runs. And grounded ball. There's Turner over to first, 2 down. That'll bring up Pete, who's 0-for-2, grounded out to third and lined out to first. Here steps up the cold man himself. Yes, sir. The polar bear. Career versus Suarez. Pete's 0-for-9. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Suarez up to 81 pitches, so he's got a good pitch count going as well. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. 2-1 count to Pete. Bottom 6 here. Still 1-0 Mets. The 2-1 is popped up. Turner goes out to left center and makes the catch. So we go to the 7th inning, still 1-0 Mets. All right, let's look. Let's look at some other scores while we wait. Once again, NBA will tip off on Thursday night with Game 1 between the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat. The NHL will drop the puck on Saturday for Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Florida Panthers and the Vegas Golden Knights. MLB, the Astros have a 3-0 lead over the Twins in the third. Angels and White Sox tied at 1 in the second. Cubs have a 1-0 lead over the Rays in the third. Royals and Cardinals, no score in the fourth. Reds now have a 2-0 lead over the Red Sox. Blue Jays with that 7-2 lead over the Brewers. Rangers with a 9-6 lead over the Tigers. Marlins with a 4-2 lead over the Padres. And the Orioles now have an 8-1 lead over the Guardians. For the Phillies here in the 7th, it'll be 2, 3, and 4. Turner, Castellanos, and Schwarber. Kodai Senga is still on the mound. See, if you have a pitcher that doesn't allow many home runs, it's easier to beat the Phillies. Yeah, well, we can't get too ahead of ourselves yet. It's only 1-0. One swing of the bat ties us up. Even though Senga's been great tonight, only has given up that one base runner so far. Ball one, 1-0. Turner's 0 for 2. Flew out to center both times. The 1-0 fouled away, 1-1. Count to Turner's 1-1. And they checked. Oh, they said he went 1-2. Pitch number 90 for Senga. Bounced in there, 2-2. We'll see how Senga does this inning. Remember, his high on the year is 106, and he's currently at 90, so we'll see what they do here. And that one's drilled out to center. Nimmo on the run at the track, and before the wall makes the catch. Turner's 0 for 3 tonight. All 3 times flew out to Nimmo. That'll bring up Castellanos, who grounded out to first, or grounded out to short in the first, and was robbed of a home run in the 4th inning by Nimmo. Nimmo went above the wall and grabbed it and brought it back. So Nimmo is having a great night out there in the outfield. Swung on a miss, 1-1. This might be his last inning, or might go into the 8th. Yeah, we'll see. He's at 93 pitches right now, so we'll see. The 1-1 swung on a miss, 1-2. Castellanos calls timeout. The 1-2 bounced in there, 2-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. That's 8 strikeouts. Two down. That'll bring up Schwarber, who's 0 for 2. Struck out and grounded out to Alonso. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Another one, yep, that's 8. That's 8. The 0-1. Swung on a miss. Fastball high. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Up high, way up high. 1-2. He's getting ready to throw his 100th pitch, so this is definitely going to be his last inning. And we get a meeting at the mound. Yep, exactly, Water. Seeing Schwarber in that batter's box always makes me worry. Even though he's batting 160, 169 on the year, man, he's got those 13 home runs. So we'll see. Getting ready to throw his 100th pitch. Definitely going to be his last inning. It'll be Vientos, Marte, and McNeil for the Mets in the bottom of the 7th. But here's the 1-2 to Schwarber. Swung on a miss. That's 9. Retired 14 in a row. We got 6 votes in the poll. Thank you all so much. 3 is voted for the Mets. Got 7 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for that as well. Once again, for the Mets in the bottom of the 7th, it'll be Vientos, Marte, and McNeil trying to increase that lead. Because Senga's probably done for the night. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate that as well. Yeah, Thomas saying good performance by Senga tonight. Thomas, what's up with your Red Sox, man? I saw they were getting 1 hit. What's going on? Let's get that W over the Reds, man. Yep. And once again, the only prop bet I took tonight, I took Senga over 5.5 strikeouts, and he ended the night with 9. But here's Vientos to lead it off, 1 for 2 tonight. Grounded out to third and singled. Takes a strike, 0-1. Valdo swung on a miss, 0-2. Sounded like he got a piece of it. Senga was on fire today. Senga gave up 1 base runner and retired the last 14 batters he faced. And including six of them were strikeouts. 6 of those. Oh, inside, 1-2. Or tonight, yeah, on fire tonight. Yep. Ball low, 2-2. Thomas says the Red Sox will find a way to win or lose in heartbreaking fashion. Oh, strike 3 called. Got him looking. Suarez up to 89 pitches here. That's his 4th strikeout, and he has retired 6 in a row. That'll bring up Marte. 1 for 2. Fouled away. 0-1. Bunt is foul. 0-2. Adam Ottavino getting warmed up in the Mets pen. And that's looped in the left, and that'll drop in. Sure hopped it. So Marte's 2 for 3 tonight. Did steal a bases last time he singled, but that'll bring up McNeil, who's 0 for 2 on the night. I like dropping Marte down in the lineup a little bit. Takes a little bit of pressure off of him. And he's been able to raise that average up to about, let's see, coming into tonight, he was batting 243, so probably about 250 now. Connor Brogdon getting warmed up in the Phillies pen. Up to 92 pitches for Suarez. The most he threw before tonight was 85. So definitely his best outing of the year. McNeil bunts. We get the runner over to second. I don't think that's going to be a sacrifice. But that's going to bring up Pham with a runner on second. I watched Schwarber strike out against the Ghost. First off, I love that Ghost. And sheesh, it's nasty. Where did you? Is that the Ghost from the phone? I don't think my Ghost looks like that. Here's Pham. Up and in, 2-0. Yeah, my Ghost doesn't look like that. Oh, maybe they changed it in the chat thing here. Strike, dropped it in there, 2-1. Maybe the chat thing, maybe the chat thing here changed it. Look at him. Counts 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Water laughing at me. Ball in the dirt, 3-2. Pham tonight is 0 for 1. Walked in the fifth inning, but was erased on the Escobar double play. Water says we got 2 guys on. Well, I got a 3-2 count coming up, so he must walk. And there it is, ball 4. Yes, sir. 2 on, 2 out for Escobar, who's 1 for 2 tonight. We're getting a pitching change. He's up to 99 pitches here for Suarez. They're going to the right-hander, so it'll be interesting to see if Buck pinches for Escobar. Let's go. We cracked into that bullpen. Yep. Now we need a 2-out hit here. Let's see here. Top of the seventh, the Orioles with an 8-3 lead over the Guardians. Padres and Marlins are tied at 4 in the seventh. Rangers with a 9-6 lead against the Tigers in the eighth. Blue Jays up 7-2 over the Brewers in the sixth. Reds now have a 3-0 lead over the Red Sox. Runners still on second and third there for the Reds. Royals and Cardinals no score going to the sixth. Cubs still lead the Rays 1-0 in the bottom of the fourth. Angels and White Sox tied at 1 in the fourth, and the Astros with a 4-0 lead over the Twins in the third. About 40 minutes away from the Braves and A's starting, the Rockies and Diamondbacks, Yankees and Mariners. Then we get the Pirates and Giants and the Nationals and Dodgers to end out today's schedule. Tomorrow night, we'll be back with the Mets and Phillies game 2. Won't be able to do Thursday's day game, but we'll be back with the Mets and Blue Jays on Friday night as well. So lots of Mets streams this week. Then the Cardinals and Pirates on Sunday for the Peacock game. We'll be covering that, and then we'll get into next week's schedule, and we'll talk about that on Sunday as well. But guys, if you're into other sports, check out some other streamers here. Rising Rhino, who's part of our chat here. Make sure if you're in the USFL, NFL, XFL, Canadian Football League, college football, Rising Rhino is doing it all when it comes to football. If you're into basketball, make sure you're checking out Uneducated Sports Talk. Carlos and PJ over there are doing a great job as well. Escobar will still bat. But first pitch is a ball, 1-0. Whoa, inside, almost hit him, 2-0. Rising Rhino saying whoop whoop, let's go. Yes, sir, there's Rising Rhino. Make sure you guys are checking him out if you're into football. Called a strike, 2-1. Anything football. XFL, USFL, Canadian football, NFL, college football. Fouled away, 2-2. I feel like uploading a video, but I don't know what to upload. Just take your phone, do a little short, 30 seconds to 60 seconds, responding to how tonight's game ends, and just upload it as a short on YouTube. Rising Rhino saying what's up to Thomas. And that's a base hit. Marte will score. Pham will go to third. Escobar safe for first. It's now 2-0 Mets. Back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo. Okay, thank you. Yeah, just do a little a little like a little response video to tonight's game. Talk about a couple of the highlights. Talk about how Senga did. Talk about the catch by Nimmo robbing a home run against Castellanos. Oh, and Nimmo cracks one in the nice sliding catch. So payback. That's payback. Nimmo robbed Castellanos of a home run, and Castellanos just robbed Nimmo of a double. But the Mets get one to make it 2-0 going to the 8th inning. It'll be Real Muto, Baum, and Marsh. Okay, 2-0, he says. Yup. Let's go back over and look here. We got 8 watching over on the Rumble side. Thank you, everybody that's joining over there. Don't want to forget about you guys. Got to get you guys to start chatting it up a little bit. I hope Anavito doesn't start throwing balls. Yeah. Come back in and start keeping the strikes going here. Got to be like Senga. Senga kept attacking them. Now they did have that. Senga's got that fork ball. So, but just need Ottavino to come in here and throw strikes. Once again, it'll be a Real Muto, Alec Baum, and Brandon Marsh. So definitely the toughest. Well, I don't want to say. Man, I mean the Phillies lineup's tough all around, but this is the inning. If we can get out of this inning with no runs, go to the 9th. I mean, we're still going to have Harper coming in off the bench probably. So here we go. First pitch and ball 1. And here, this is exactly what we're talked about. You got to come in throwing strikes here, my man. They've had one base runner all night. Make them hit the ball. 2-0. Real Muto career versus Ottavino, 2 for 6. Harper is scary to face with runners on base. Ball 4, 4-pitch walk. Alex says Rangers first pitch is a strike. Pick off throw to first. Rangers 9, Tigers 6, top of the ninth. The movement on Ottavito's pitches is mind blowing. Oh, they got a McNeil right away said challenge. He's out. Challenge. He looked out. Hard to tell from that angle. Oh, he's out. He's out. Caught stealing. Man, not. I don't want to say not. Look at the umpire right there, and he still gets the call wrong. So it was a 4-pitch walk to Real Muto, and they get him stealing. The runner's out. So right there, that's a horrible job by the Phillies because you're down 2 runs. And you had the, with Bohm up, who's a home run threat. You had the tying run up. So not only now you don't have a runner on, now even if Bohm does hit a home run, you're still losing. Here's the 1-1. And broken back to McNeil. Over to Pete. That's 2 down. That'll bring up Marsh, who's 0 for 2 on the night. Oh, and McNeil knew it right away. McNeil got up after making that tag, saying the challenge. Ball low, 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Was it 0-2? The announcer said 0-2, but the thing says 1-1. Corner, now it's 1-2. Now it's 1-2. Fans get up with 2 strikes. Ottavino gets a pitch clock violation, so it's 2-2. The 2-2 to Marsh. Swung on and missed. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 2-0 Mets. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 for the Mets. Alvarez, Lindor, and Alonso. Water says he misses pitching in the Little League World Series. Yeah, well, guess what? You're now in college and pitching. And you pitched today, or yesterday. Let's see here. We got 7 likes on the YouTube side. We got 7 thumbs up over on the Rumble side. Who's going to be the first to 10? Kidder96 says challenge retained. Yup. These 3 have to produce. I would like to get agreed. I'd like to get one more. Kidder, I did see your messages up here about Splash Mountain. Is that true that tonight's the last night? I know it's closing. We have 7 votes in the poll over on the YouTube side as well. 57% of us said the Mets tonight. I really don't get the vote. It doesn't let me vote in my own poll. It doesn't want me to skew the numbers. The hardest hit ball so far tonight was Alvarez's ground out. Lindor's home run wasn't even in the top 3. Here we go. Alvarez is 0 for 3 on the night. Grounds 1 foul. 0 and 1. Marte in the pitch here for the Phillies. 10 games, 9.64 ERA. Oh, Alvarez crushes one at center field. Oh, man, it sounded good off the bat. Right to the warning track. Sounded better off the bat than it ended up. But that'll bring up Lindor, who got the Mets on the board with that solo shot in the 4th. Yeah, I hate those. Yep. Is that a pitching violation on the pitcher? Inside. He said ball 1, but I think it's actually 2-0. I think they called the pitcher violation. Ball down, 2-0. Alonso's on deck. Low, 3-0. Well, maybe not. Maybe he didn't call violation because it counts 3-0. Outside, 4-0. 4-pitch walk. That'll bring up Pete, who's 0 for 3 tonight. Striker says the Mets always seem to do somewhat well against the Phillies. Yeah, agreed. All right, here we go. First pitch to Pete is fouled away, 0-1. Pete grounded out to third, lined out to first, and popped out to short. Inside, 1-1. Fouled away. 1-2. Swung on a miss by Pete. Struck him out. 0 for 4 night for Alonso. 2 down. That'll bring up Vientos. Actually, we're going to get Daniel Vogelback pinch hitting. And it didn't matter. It was just a DH spot anyway. They just went with the lefty-righty matchup. It was only the DH spot, so I wasn't too worried about it. Strike one. There he is. I'm going to call the Mets and be like, listen, dude, I could do what Vogelback does. Oh, inside 1-1. Oh, that's a strike. He couldn't hold his swing. I don't know. Buck loves him for some reason. They went with Vogelback over signing somebody like JD Martinez. Ball's down 2-2. The 2-2 to Daniel. Fouled away. Still 2-2. Inside 3-2. Yup, JD Martinez is doing much better. But like I said, for some reason Buck loves him. So ripped foul. Still 3-2. The 3-2. Fouled off again. The 3. Swung on and missed. The Mets can pay me the vet minimum, and I can do the same thing as Vogelback. The Mets should bring in Robertson for the save opportunity, but we'll see. Agreed. Yep, I wanted him gone after the season last year because he was trash last year. Hey, Alex is back. Alex says Rangers 10, Tigers 6, final. Thanks for all the score updates tonight, Alex. If you enjoyed the stream or enjoyed the game, make sure you hit that thumbs up on your way out. Would really appreciate that as well. But we still got to finish this one off. The Mets have a 2-0 lead going to the ninth. And for the Phillies, it'll be 8-9-1. Scheduled Clemens, Guthrie, and Stott. My guess is they don't use Harper unless a runner gets on. And the Mets did bring Robertson in for the save opportunity. Let's get back over to the live stream. Let's get back up over to the chat. Robertson was on the Phillies. Yep. Good thing I had the site open tonight, the MLB site open tonight. Yep. Thank you for all the score updates. Rising Rhino, who's been here all night with us, says hit that like button. Let's go. Sub it up too. Would really appreciate both a thumbs up and a sub. Here's the 0-1. Bounced it in there. 1-1. One and two to count to Clemens. Struck him out. One away. Pure Jones Sports, you're welcome. After this game, I got mod on another YouTube stream. Well, keep showing up. Keep showing up the way you do. Oh, ball high. 1-0. Keep showing up, you guys, and I'll make you guys mods as well here if you guys are gonna keep hanging out with us. Right now, the only mods are the couple guys that are actually part of our team here. Drops one in there, 1-1. Should be game. I don't know. Let's hope so. Mets got this. Don't know. Don't need the Phillies getting a base runner here to bring in Harper. But here's 1-1. Outside 2-1. But Alex, thanks again. Thanks again for giving all the score updates tonight because the scoreboard is not working. Fouled away, 2-2. Alex saying, "Go Mets, we got this." He said they got that base runner. Oh, yep, and there it is. It's blooped into left field. And he's going to stay at first. So it's a 1-out single. Back to the top of the lineup with Stott. Are they going to bring up Harper? Are they going to let Stott? Are they going to keep Stott in? Because now it's Stott, Turner, and Castellanos. So who do you pinch hit Harper for? Stott. Here's Stott 0 for 3 tonight. Strike one. Pick off throw. Called safe. Kimbrel getting warmed up for the Phillies just in case. One and one. Outside 2 and 1. Don't start walking people now. Yep. Got lucky last inning on that caught stealing. I think that honestly, that's a completely different inning. Last inning, if they don't throw him out, fouled it off 2 and 2. Harper in the dugout doesn't look like he's even thinking about pinch hitting. But with Stott, Turner, and Castellanos coming up, I'm thinking the only person that might do it. Oh, foul. That was almost a fair ball down the left field line. That would have gotten a run home there. Come on, Mets. 2 more outs. Another what if. Yup. The 2-2. Fouled it off again. Still 2 and 2. All right, here we go, boys. The 2-2. 1 out. Runner on first. And it's grounded to Lindor. Flips to McNeil at second. Over to first. Double play. And the Mets hold on for the 2-0 win. Put it in the books, he says. Yup. Howie Rose with the great radio call. Always ends it. Good night. Thanks for streaming. See you next stream. Yep, absolutely. See you tomorrow night. We'll be back tomorrow covering the Phillies and Mets again. Rising Rhino says Dunzo. Yup. Whoop, whoop. Guys, if you're all interested, if you look down in the chat or over in the description, there's a link for a locals page. It's kind of like Patreon, but they also offer a free version. I post a lot of stuff over there as well for free versions. Our contests are over there. I have set up already for the NFL season, NFL Pick'em for the year with some prizes over there. So if you guys are interested in that, go down, check out the locals page we have, and there is a free tier, so you can sign up without having to pay. Game, set, and matches. Rising Rhino. Met strikes again. Water, make sure get your phone, do a little video about tonight's game. The catch by Nimmo, robbing him of a home run. The home run by Lindor, Senga with all the strikeouts. The Mets holding on to the 2-0 lead, and post a short and see how it goes. But guys, thank you all so much for hanging out, for chatting it up. And we'll see you all tomorrow night as well. All right. Once again, thank you all so much for hanging out. We'll see you all tomorrow night. Alonso, Craig's the deep left.
Really going back. It's out of here. And the Mets win it.